it's Guy Hutchinson. This is Pointless Nostalgia. Today we're getting pointlessly nostalgic about Souvenir glassware. Stuff like this. We're going to be looking at some Souvenir glassware. This one actually has a bell inside of it. I have a lot of Souvenir glassware. I'm not going to show you all of it because it would take me days to go up and down and bring everything. But I'm going to show you a bunch of different ones. We're going to talk about why these things exist, why I love them. I hope you love this video. I do a new one every day at 2 o'clock, so come back tomorrow for something else. Right now, we're looking at glasses. Might as well look at this one first because it's the first one you already saw. It's got a little bell in there, so this part's open. And it says on it, Niagara Falls, Ontario. Niagara Falls, Ontario. I've been to Niagara Falls. Didn't know it was in Ontario, Canada. Thought it was in Niagara Falls, Canada. Where's my glasses? Here we go. Yeah, there's the falls. I think that's the Horseshoe Falls I've been to. I guess it's in Ontario. There you go. I learned something from reading a glass. You put your drink in there, and I guess you drink it as you rang it. I like these amber glass ones. These are the ones that remind me of like old beer bottles. They remind me of that color. These are great. Now, I did not get this when I went to Niagara Falls. I got this at a thrift shop, and I kind of like the idea of picking these up at a thrift shop because it's like somebody else's vacation memories are now mine. Man, I look ridiculous. Somebody else's vacation memories are now mine. I've taken their vacation and I've kept it for myself. Like this picture I have of these two little children with the Muppets. Somebody paid at the mall to have this painting made, and then they sold it at a thrift shop. And now their memories are mine. I've inherited all their memories. Here is one from the Poconos.
What brand of mushrooms did you buy?
I can't remember.
Come on, think, will you? Was they the Poconos?
Arch, take it easy, don't panic.
Will you stay out of this? Now,
Poconos Mountain. Little tiny, so small, but yet they put a font that was a little too big for it. Gold rim, which I like. You're just having my tea. I like this. Another souvenir. My wife collects thimbles. So when we go places, she always wants to find if they have a thimble in the gift shop, which a lot of places still do. She'll get one of those little thimbles. But this is almost as useless as a thimble because you can't really drink it. It's not even a shot. There you go, Pocono Mountains. Again, I got this. This was a hand-me-down. Somebody had passed away, and they had this and gave it to me, and I was, well, they were already passed away, but somebody else was like, I think they would have liked you to have this. And you know what? I'm glad they did. So I got it. Here we go. This one. This is a good one. I got this one myself. This was the one and only time I went to Dragon Con. No, I went to Dragon Con twice. So this was one of the 2 times I went to Dragon Con. And we did Dragon Con. I was there with Dana Snyder. But this is Trader Vic's. Seeing a lot of dust blowing out of this thing. I don't use this one since 1934. I do like to use a lot of these mugs. But these ones are in like a display case. I got like a weird china cabinet. You know, you guys remember when you were kids, everybody had a china cabinet and they had china to put in it. We don't have any china. I don't have any china. I got this. This may be made in China. This is crockery, though, right? It's not China. I learned that on an episode of Sanford and Son. But I don't have any fine china. I don't know anybody that does. So my china cabinet is just weird novelty stuff. So this is one of them. Trader Vic's, though. Trader Vic's is really fun. It's like a great tiki bar. They had some really hard drinks, some really delicious drinks. They had food there, too. It was really nice. The atmosphere was amazing. And I think Werewolf of London, they mentioned Trader Vic's. So this is Trader Vic's. All right. This one. This is one of my favorites. I showed this, though, to a friend of mine, and she got so upset by this. I think it's very funny, though. But this is a very dated joke. So if you're easily offended by dated jokes, you may want to look away. This is the Tired Businessman's nightcap. Tired businessman's nightcap. And there he is. He's a tired businessman. That's they're implying that that's like his secretary. And she is sitting on his lap because he's tired. And then on the back, they have the amount of ounces that you need for different occasions. So the first one, you need 2 ounces if there are more taxes. If there's 4 ounces, that's for too much convention. Oh, I know that. 4 ounces. Now, if the in-laws visit, whoo, pump that thing up to 6 ounces. Expense accounts not approved, whoo, that's 10 ounces. And then wife arrives unexpected, uh-oh. You don't want that to happen when you're with your bosomy secretary. That'll give you 15 ounces, glug, glug. So I like this one. I thought it was funny. My wife found it funny because I don't have a secretary. That's why I think she found it. Maybe the lady I showed it to, her husband has a secretary. But there you go, the Tired Businessman's glass. This was a novelty glass from a different time. All right, I'm going to go get some more. All right, round 2. So another tiki one. This is Mr. Bally High from the Bally High restaurant. Look at that. This is Mr. Bally High. I believe his head is on the roof of the building. This is a very cool mug. This looks plastic, like I would think if I was looking at it's plastic. It's not. Dana Snyder gave me this. He bought me this, and I was super, super thrilled because I was familiar with the restaurant, and I've never been. So hopefully one day I'll get to go, but in the meantime, I got a Mr. Bally High glass. Keeping with the tiki theme, got a Trader Sam's mug here. This is a barrel mug. I like these barrel mugs. First edition from the Enchanted Tiki Bar. Still's got the Made in China sticker on it. This is another one from the China cabinet. We're going to be seeing some from the everyday use cabinet. The reason that these ones are in the China cabinet is, first of all, I don't want to break them, but second of all, they're not exactly the most standard drinking mugs. The ones that look more normal and hold more liquid and just have something cool painted on them, those ones I kind of use every day. But there you go. There's that one. Here's one. And I mean, like, when would you ever drink out of this? So this is from the Westin Bonaventure. Now, if you've ever seen the movie True Lies, this is the hotel where Arnold Schwarzenegger rides a horse into the elevator. This is also in the show It's a Living with Ann Gillian. This is the one, oh, it rotates, but not in the show. The rooftop bar from the Westin Bonaventure. There's a picture of it. It's a hotel that they used to use as the establishing shot a lot for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has grown up taller around it, so they don't use it as much, but occasionally you'll see it. So the top of it has a bar. And in the show It's a Living with Ann Gillian, that is about the top floor of that hotel. So I visited the real place, but the TV show was on a set, but it was supposed to be this place, and the real one rotates. So you sit there and you get different views of LA the whole time. It's very cool. So this one is supposed to look like a record. And by the way, the fingerprints you see all over this, that's because I got a bright light on it. I don't see them, but you can see them there. And it's got songs on here. I'm going to read you the song titles. It says The Record Breaker, The Westin Bonaventure, Do the Bon Bon, that's the title track. Downtown, track 2. Some Fun Now, that's track 3. California Ballroom, and it's the dance mix. The Bonaventure, On My Mind Tonight. All songs written by the Concierge, published by Hospitality, and produced by LA's Landmark Hotel. Mixed by your bartender. So this one, every drink that I got there, I got in a different mug. And I got a lot of mugs, I'll tell you that. But I would never reuse this. I mean, this thing is crazy. I might use it as a vase, but I wouldn't use it as a drinking vessel. But I remember there was a straw in here, and I drank a strong drink out of it. Here's a souvenir one. I've never been to the Hearst Castle, but if you've ever been to the Hearst Castle in California, I like this style of glass, by the way. They used to, in the 70s, this was kind of a popular beer glass. And I like this one. It's got that shiny, these never show up as well on a picture, or like sometimes when people take pictures of them, what they'll do is they'll take some paper and they'll put it inside there so you can see the image. And I guess that does work, but I feel like that kind of kills the appeal of it. Maybe if I filled this with milk, it would work, but these are super cool. So I'll show you, you can see the Hearst Castle there. And you can see, like, they show, like, the pool. I think that's the pool there. Look at all the little sculptures and everything. This is San Simeon, I think, is where Hearst Castle is in California. Hearst Castle, very famous. Rosebud, Citizen Kane is sort of based on it. But there you go. William Randolph Hearst, his house is a castle, and you can go see it. I actually have a slide deck of 35mm slides of Hearst Castle. So very cool. All right, I'm going to go get some more. All right, the first one is this Andre the Giant mug. And this one actually has a purpose because I keep this. I guess this really isn't a purpose, but it's where I hold my matchbook collection. Cash loans, look at that. You're approved. What about the Hotel Lafayette? It's in Buffalo, New York. Look at that. Let's see what else. They got a good one. The White House Park. They have steak and chicken. The approved motel. Finish high school in your spare time at home. We should do these one day. What are we doing? Mugs? We should be just looking at these. Rocco's Villa Sunset. All right, so I have another weird collection. Now you know. One year, it was Christmas time, and my mother said to me, she's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I want an Andre the Giant mug filled with matchbooks. And so I unwrapped the present. I was like, you didn't. And she bought these on eBay and put them in the Andre the Giant mug. And so there, that's a thing that I have. As well as a disappointed mother, I can imagine. So this one has all the different hotels of Las Vegas. Look at that. But a lot of these hotels aren't around anymore. Now, I noticed after I had this for a short time that some of these started to wear off, but I still use this one. So this is one I use regularly. I do like it. I think it's super cool. It's nice to remember these. This was not one I bought on one of my trips to Las Vegas. This is one that I bought at a thrift shop. So somebody else's vacation memories, and I'm drinking them. And people have said to me, they're like, you buy it at the thrift shop? How do you know? What if they're dirty? What if they're filthy people? I'm like, I wash it. They're like, I don't know, but it still could be dirty. I'm like, yeah, but you go to a restaurant, it could be filthy there. Who knows what the staff's doing with and it might still be filthy. At least I know, because I can run this through the dishwasher 15 times before I try it. It's all right. I'm good. And this one I got myself, Capone's Dinner Show. Let's do do that. Look at that lady. I like that cartoon lady. This is Capone's Dinner Show. This was in Orlando. It's still there, I believe. It's good. The music was fun. It was like a lot of cool songs. I think there was Fat Sam's Grand Slam from Bugsy Malone. I think they did like a parody version almost in their show. But I like this show. It was good. It was well worth the price. I remember they had half-price coupons at the booth. And the woman was like, do you have a half-price coupon? And I was like, no, I didn't know about that. She's like, really? Because, you know, there might be some. If you look around, I mean, you might find some. I'm like, yeah, I don't know where. I don't want to get out of line. She's like, maybe if you look down. I was like, ooh, there's a stack here. Could I use this? She's like, yes, you can. So thank that lady. I got in for half price. I think they do that for everybody. This one I got at a thrift shop in the Florida area. And I like this Disney softball. Play at the next level at the Disney softball thing. So this must have been, it says DisneySlowPitch.com. Most valuable player, the difference between good and great is just a little extra effort. So now you know. If you're already good, you can be great. Just a little, just umpo, as they say in Italian. A little extra effort. So there you go. There's those. All right, I'm going to get you one more batch. We're going to get a few more mugs. I'll be right back. Down to the last batch. These are some good ones. I got plenty more. I got a cabinet full of them. I think none of my glassware is non-novelty. So everything in my, if you come into my house and I set the table, you're going to be drinking out of a glass that has Ronald McDonald on it or a Smurf or something like that. So I got a bunch more. We could do this again some other time. But today, I'm going to show you the last few, and I'm going out with some good ones. This one's great. Look, Donald Duck, he's building a wall. It's like, I'm building the wall. And guess who's going to pay for it? Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I think that might be what he's doing, by the way. Donald Duck, this says Mickey Mouse Club. And if you ever watch the Mickey Mouse Club, Donald hates Mickey Mouse, trying to stop Mickey Mouse. This is an old Mickey Mouse Club. They'd sing M-I-C-K-Y, and Donald Duck would be like, no, shut up, shut your mouth. He'd be like, you shut your mouth. I think that was the exact words. All right. Here's a Monsanto glass. So this says Monsanto WGK plant. They had one Is that a million? 1,500,000 man hours as of August 1st, 1958. Green cross for safety. So these were Monsanto glasses. They're very small. They're from the past, as you can tell. I bought these on eBay, and I wanted one. I wanted something with Monsanto on it, because Monsanto, we all know them as, this evil chemical company, but at one time, they were a big Disney backer. They paid for multiple Disney attractions. The House of the Future, Adventures Through Inner Space, the Hall of Aluminum Fame, and the Hall of Chemistry. Those were your e-tickets. So I found these on eBay and I bought them, but it was like 6 of them. And I was like, I don't need 6 of these. I need 1 of these. So we did a contest on Drunk on Disney and I gave away the other ones. I know one of them went to our friend Christine in Australia. I don't know if she watches these videos, but if you do, Christine, cheers. Cheers. You got one. Hope you enjoy it. All right. 2 more. It cost way more to ship this to Australia than it did to buy it. All right. So this one, come on, this is your childhood, right? Blood on the Saddle. This is from the Country Bear Jamboree at Walt Disney World. I love this. The Big Al mug. He was my favorite character in that. Final one. This is a good one. It's a very good one. It's a Pizza Hut. It's a Pizza Hut cup. Look at this. Do you remember these? This is when you were at Pizza Hut. You'd sit there at your Pizza Hut. This one actually I know is not from Pizza Hut, but same style. This was from Woolworth's 5 and Dime Cafeteria. Coca-Cola Club. This is a classic. Club? Did they call it a club? Yeah. Coca-Cola Cup. Classic cup. I've been mixing my words together a lot lately. I think I need more sleep, but I haven't. I'm on the move for you guys. Drinking out of cups like this. Right now, a box is going to pop up here, and a box is going to pop up here. You could choose either box, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 with other stuff. We're not going to look at cups again tomorrow, but we'll look at cups in the future, and we'll look at matches someday. But right now, we got this. I'll see you tomorrow.